One of those women is correct. When you look at the numbers, it's mind-boggling. Only 1% of the women's field is from Iceland, but 27% of the game's podium positions have been held by Icelandic women since 2007, and more than a third of the CrossFit Games champs have been from Iceland. For the first time, Davidsdottir, Sigmundsdottir, and Thorisdottir in their country in front of their fans. And for the final time, here's Dave Castro to get us started.
10 seconds. Stand by. Go.
18.5 is underway. The ascending ladder of thrusters and chest to bar pull-ups, as many as they can do in 7 minutes. We start with 3 of each, and we increase by 3 reps every time.
And this is what I expected to see right out of the gates. No, these women just go to tackle it and attack. But the thing about it, they have the ability to keep pushing. They're going to push this pace the entire 7 minutes.
Let's talk about keys to this workout, because it's fast, just 7 minutes.
You have to keep the reps clean. You cannot afford any misreps. One misrep is going to be costly. You have to breathe during that quick transition. That's when you have to get your air, and you have to breathe also at the top of the barbell. You also have to know when to go. In a competition, when you're against 3 people, you kind of have to be aware it's going to be a fast event, and you have to know if you can push it, when to do that.
Everybody is even right now, as Catherine Davidsdottir is through 27 repetitions. So this is the round of 9. That went fast. Davidsdottir first back to the barbell. She is now in the round of 12, as are Sarah Sigmundsdottir in the middle and Annie Thorisdottir on the far side of the floor.
And watching these ladies, Catherine right now is still breathing. You can see at the top of the barbell, watch her mouth. That's when she gets her breath. That's great. You don't want to hold your breath. She is always so good at moving quickly, yet staying composed and keeping that heart rate where she can.
Catherine Davidsdottir is in the lead. Annie Thorisdottir is in second. Sarah Sigmundsdottir is in third, but they are right on each other's heels. But Catherine is first to her round of 12 chest to bar pull-ups.
All of these women are efficient on the bar. They really are tight. The tighter you can stay in that butterfly, the more efficient you are. The only difference I'm seeing right now is transition with Sarah. She's a little slower to get back to the bar. Annie, very smart. She picked up the bar and went right into the squat. Didn't stand all the way up with it. Every little thing you can do to move quicker is going to help you.
Left side now closest to the camera is Catherine Davidsdottir. Her pace on the thrusters has slowed a little bit. Annie Thorisdottir is now in the lead through 69 reps and counting, now 70. And Sarah Sigmundsdottir is fighting with Catherine for second place.
Now watch the next transition. That's what I'm going to be looking for. Annie knows she's ahead. She turned that time, took a little bit more time back to the bar. And I expect this from these ladies. They were looking forward to a little longer workout where they could game it and look at each other. But whoever's in the lead is going to use that to their advantage, go a little slower to get their breath, knowing the other 2 are chasing them.
Thorisdottir is closing out her round of 15 chest to bar pull-ups. Sarah Sigmundsdottir has hopped off the bar for the first time in this workout. And now Annie Thorisdottir is all by herself in the lead as we approach the 3-minute mark.
Annie's in the lead, but that may have been a really smart break for Sarah because we are only 3 minutes into this 7-minute workout.
This is the round of 18. All women on their round of 18 thrusters, and it's Annie Thorisdottir who is through 97 reps. She is your leader. Sarah Sigmundsdottir 4 or 5 reps behind her. Catherine Davidsdottir creeping up. She's in third.
And what I'm watching for now is who has to take a longer pause. The women who are taking a pause at the top. Catherine, Sarah, they're breathing at the top. That's when they're taking the breathe. But Annie, she dropped the bar to get that breath. That may have been a really smart move for her, although I usually recommend breathing overhead. She knew she was ahead and could take the advantage of dropping there.
108 reps for Thorisdottir, and she will then move to the pull-up bar for 18 chest to bar pull-ups, and we are at the halfway point of 18.5. This one is going to go fast.
The good news for Annie, she's driving the ship, so she can wait, she can look at that knowing she's competing just right now against these 2 women, and she's playing that very well.
And remember, the title of fittest woman in Iceland is up for grabs here. Annie Thorisdottir currently leading that race. Sarah Sigmundsdottir sits in second place by 5 points. So Thorisdottir's through 118 reps. She's in a round of 18 chest to bar pull-ups, and here comes Sarah Sigmundsdottir, and Catherine Davidsdottir is in third.
And now I'm seeing what Catherine's going to do. Is she going to break or will she go unbroken on those pull-ups?
Davidsdottir continues to crank away, and she is overtaken Sarah Sigmundsdottir. briefly for second.
Annie is hunching over, and so that's not a great sign. She can't breathe. It hurts. This is the pain cave. Everybody who voted for this workout, it doesn't feel good.
Just 2.5 minutes remaining, and Annie Thorisdottir on her set of 21 thrusters. She has 132 reps and counting, 147, and she will get to the pull-up bar. She's trying to hold off Sigmundsdottir and Davidsdottir, who are neck and neck for second place, and Sigmundsdottir just got hit with her second no rep of the workout.
Again, Annie drops the bar. She was doing quick reps. She wasn't pausing overhead. She was taking that time with a deliberate break. But now Katrin Davidsdottir had to do the same thing.
Sigmundsdottir and Davidsdottir are creeping up, but Thorisdottir continuing to work as she's back on the barbell.
But watch Annie's legs. Her feet don't move. It's not as much effort for her to get that barbell off her chest. Watch Sarah Sigmundsdottir once she picks it up, and Katrin. They have to use a lot more leg and a lot more power to move that thruster bar. Annie is just that powerful and stronger on the barbell.
Katrin Davidsdottir is just one rep back. Nearly a minute and a half left in 18.5, and this is the round of 21 thrusters, and Thorisdottir is just about done, and she will be the first to the pull-up bar for 21 chest-to-bar pull-ups. Katrin Davidsdottir and Sarah Sigmundsdottir are fighting for second place, and Davidsdottir has overtaken Sigmundsdottir.
Annie's still waiting, giving herself enough time, knowing that she has that luxury a little bit to breathe, but Annie has to remember she is also competing against the world.
The goal for these women is to get into regionals. All of them are very much safe when it comes to that. So less than a minute to go. And Annie Thorisdottir trying to hold off Katrin Davidsdottir, who is just one rep back. Both of them off the bar. Now Sarah Sigmundsdottir, who's 11 reps behind, starting to erase that deficit as she gets to work. Thorisdottir back to work on the right. And Davidsdottir continuing to crank through her 21 chest-to-bar pull-ups. 168 reps is where Thorisdottir needs to hit to get herself back to the barbell. 30 seconds to go.
It's not very often you see her hunch over. This one hurts, but she's sticking with it and not backing down.
Thorisdottir's back to the barbell. 20 seconds to go. Davidsdottir will be back to the barbell. And now it's the race to see who can just hang on to that thing and complete as many reps as possible. Sigmundsdottir is done with her chest-to-bar pull-up. She will get back to the barbell, but Annie Thorisdottir is going to win 18.5 in front of her home crowd.
What an effort, and what a push from Davidsdottir at the end. You never can count her out. She picked up speed on those thrusters.
Early on, she gave up that lead, but there were some smart breaks in there, and that's what allowed her to get back into the race. Annie Thorisdottir, though, so impressive from her.
Man, she is back. She is a threat.
And there is the patented Iceland Annie smile. I have no idea how anyone can smile after going through this, but hey, CrossFit community, this is what you picked, and this is what you are in for. 7 minutes of just put your head down and do some work. And these women are going to be tough to beat as they set the early marks here in Reykjavik, Iceland. Annie Thorisdottir ditching the hand grips as her night of working is over. Sarah Sigmundsdottir, she was impressive as well, but her breaks just were a little too long.
She did. She had the earliest break on the pull-up bar. She was a little bit sloppier in her transition back to the pull-up bar, but really this was all about who could take it to that dark place, stay there the longest, and that is something Annie has had the most years of experience doing that. She was so consistent all the way through with clean reps. She was quick off the transition, picking up off the ground. She was stayed smooth so fast, and she made sure that she stuck with it just like that plan. Now, Katrin Davidsdottir, she was being composed here, but that composure was probably also to catch her breath. It was Annie, though. She took some breaks. Once she gained the lead, she didn't look back. She was in control there of when she rested. In those transitions, she took those breathers. Sarah's checking with her judge there, but Annie always, throughout the entire event, knew where she was. Versus the other two women, she was very smart when she had to breathe. And she knew when she had to go. She held the throttle down the last set of reps on the thrusters, knowing that Katrin Davidsdottir was right there, but she was smiling before the event even finished because she knew she wasn't putting it down.
Here are the official results after the replays brought to you by 511 Tactical. Annie Thorisdottir by just 2 reps over Katrin Davidsdottir, and Sarah Sigmundsdottir coming in third with a score of 171. Rory McKernan is on the competition floor with Annie Thorisdottir.
Sean, we're actually in a position that I'm not used to seeing these women, and they look devastated. Can you compare that to something? What did it feel like?
Wow, it felt like Fran 2 times, so Fran 2 times. Yeah.
Thanks for nothing, CrossFit community.
Exactly. I want you guys to remember when you do this workout that you voted for it. Midway through, be like, I wanted this shit.
You live with that decision. It looked like you came out hot and you throttled back a little bit. You were watching where the girls were at. What was your strategy?
My strategy was not to start too hot and just try to pace it, not get carried away. But I have a really hard time with that.
All right, towards the end, Katrin was closing the gap. Could you tell? What were you watching then? I saw you looked like you were looking at the monitor.
Yeah, I could tell. And I could also see how much time was left. I probably could have picked up the bar like 5 seconds sooner, but I was just like, I'm just gonna make sure that I do not drop the bar. And if I pick it up now, they're gonna be yelling and I won't be able to drop it down. So I was like, just pick it up when you have to.
All right, we will let you guys catch your breath. We'll catch up with you on the cool down show. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your daughters.
Thank you, Rowan.